Johnny Depp's journey from rock musician to Hollywood star. Johnny Depp's life story is a journey filled with unexpected turns, challenges, and triumphs. Born in Owensboro, Kentucky on June 9, 1963, Depp was raised in a family that moved frequently due to his father's career. Johnny, the youngest of four children, experienced a restless childhood that was further complicated by the struggles of his parents' relationship. His family's instability instilled a sense of yearning in Johnny, a desire for something solid, and a means of expressing the emotions that he couldn't quite articulate. That escape for Johnny came through music. From an early age, Johnny developed a passion for rock music. Influenced by bands like the Rolling Stones, The Who, and the Kinks, he was drawn to the raw energy and rebellion of the rock scene. He picked up the guitar and began playing, completely immersing himself in the world of music. By the time he was a teenager, Johnny was playing in local bands in Florida, trying to make a name for himself. The first significant band he joined was called The Kids, which played the local circuit in various cities. However, the dream of becoming a successful musician was elusive. Despite their talents and the energy they put into their performances, the Kids never achieved the level of fame they had hoped for. Still, Johnny didn't give up on his dreams of music. His love for the art form burned fiercely, and he continued to chase that dream, even when it meant scraping by financially. He spent his time writing music, playing guitar, and dreaming of a break that would bring him closer to his goal. Yet his life was about to take a completely unexpected turn when he moved to Los Angeles in the early 1980s. He had left behind his musical aspirations in Florida, hoping to find something new. Los Angeles, the city of dreams, would soon prove to be his gateway into the world of acting, albeit in a roundabout way. Upon arriving in Los Angeles, Johnny wasn't initially interested in acting. He was still fixated on music, and his primary goal was to join another band. But fate had other plans. Through mutual connections, Johnny met actor Nicolas Cage, who saw potential in the young musician and encouraged him to try his hand at acting. At the time, Johnny was skeptical. Acting wasn't something he had ever considered, let alone pursued. But Cage believed in him, and Johnny agreed to give it a try. In 1984, Johnny Depp was cast in his first film, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Though his role as Glenn Lance was relatively small, the film became a cult classic, and Johnny's presence was noticed. Still, he wasn't yet thinking of acting as a career. It was simply a means to an end, a way to make ends meet while still holding on to his music. But as Johnny continued to land more roles, he began to realize that acting was more than just a fallback option. It was something that sparked a new kind of passion in him. During the late 1980s, Johnny's acting career began to grow, though it was still mostly relegated to supporting roles. In 1987, he was cast in 21 Jump Street, a TV series that aimed to explore issues affecting teenagers. Johnny played Officer Tom Hansen, a young cop who went undercover in high schools and colleges to combat juvenile crime. It was a commercial success, and Johnny became an overnight heartthrob, beloved by teenage audiences. While the show brought him fame, Johnny soon found himself at odds with the public perception of him. He didn't want to be pigeonholed as a teen idol or confined to the superficial image that Hollywood wanted to create for him. He longed for more complex, meaningful roles. It wasn't until 1990, when Johnny took on the role of Edward Scissorhands in Tim Burton's film, that Johnny Depp began to truly evolve as an actor. His portrayal of Edward, a misunderstood man with scissor hands, captured the hearts of audiences around the world. The film's strange yet beautiful narrative, coupled with Johnny's delicate yet intense performance, became an instant classic. The role was both physically and emotionally demanding for Johnny, but it allowed him to express a deeper range of emotions. Edward Scissorhands was a character that mirrored Johnny's own sense of being an outsider in Hollywood, an artist trying to fit into a world that didn't always understand him. Johnny's career trajectory shifted dramatically after Edward Scissorhands. He was no longer just a teen idol or a TV star. He had become a serious actor, capable of bringing depth and nuance to complex characters. His collaboration with Tim Burton continued as the two worked together on several more films, including Ed Wood, 1994, where Johnny played the eccentric filmmaker Ed Wood. The film was both a critical and commercial success, and Johnny's performance was lauded for its vulnerability and authenticity. It was in these roles that Johnny Depp truly began to shine as an actor with a unique and unpredictable style. In the mid-1990s, Johnny Depp's career reached new heights. He starred in Donnie Brasco, 1997, playing an undercover FBI agent infiltrating the mafia. The role was a departure from his previous characters, allowing Johnny to explore the darker, grittier side of human nature. His performance was hailed as one of the best of his career, and it solidified his reputation as one of the most versatile actors of his generation. But Johnny's greatest career move came in 2003, when he was cast as Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. At the time, the film was considered a risky move, a big-budget pirate movie in the wake of a film industry that was shifting toward more grounded, realistic fare. But Johnny Depp, in his iconic portrayal of the eccentric and unpredictable pirate, turned the film into an instant classic. His performance as Jack Sparrow was unlike anything Hollywood had seen before. He wasn't playing a traditional pirate, but rather a character who was as unpredictable as the sea itself, charming, funny, and strangely honorable, despite his obvious flaws. The success of Pirates of the Caribbean was nothing short of explosive. The film grossed over $650 million worldwide, and Johnny Depp became a global superstar. The franchise went on to produce several sequels, with Depp reprising his role as Jack Sparrow in all of them. Johnny's portrayal of the character earned him numerous accolades, including an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. Despite his success in Hollywood, Johnny Depp never lost his connection to music. In 2015, he formed the band Hollywood Vampires, a supergroup consisting of Alice Cooper, Joe Perry, and Depp himself. The band paid tribute to the rock stars of the 1970s who had passed away, including John Lennon and Jim Morrison. Johnny's music was always a part of him, and even as he reached the heights of Hollywood fame, he never abandoned his musical roots. Johnny's journey from rock musician to Hollywood star is not just a story of fame and fortune, it's a story of passion, perseverance, and the pursuit of authenticity. Despite the pressures of Hollywood, Johnny Depp has remained true to himself, never afraid to take risks, to challenge expectations, or to embrace the unconventional. His career has been a testament to the power of staying true to your art, whether that means playing a guitar or portraying a pirate on the big screen. From the raw energy of his early days as a rock musician to the complexity and depth of his roles in Hollywood, Johnny Depp's journey is a story of reinvention, of not letting the world define you, but instead carving out your own path. He remains one of the most intriguing and unpredictable stars in the industry, a true testament to the power of staying true to your roots, no matter where life takes you.